real. When the villains strike, you know they can't hide. Cameo Kid's right there, taking crime for a ride. Cameo Man, Cameo Kid, solving crimes beneath the neon grid. With the flash of their strength, they'll never back down. Together they rise, wearing justice like a crown.
Cameo Man, Cameo Kid.
With every case solved, they've got
the two greatest superheroes that anyone ever knew.
In their armored suits, justice isn't far when they're tracking down the roots. Cameo Man, Cameo Kid, solving crimes beneath the neon grid. With the flash of their strength, they'll never back down. Together they rise, wearing justice like a crown. In the heart.
What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. Back at it again with another live stream, and I just remembered I forgot to build a set. I started to build the set, and I forgot to put everything else up, so my bad. So we're just going to keep on going, because I already started the live, so yeah. Anyway, back at it again with another Fears live stream. If you guys have not checked out my newest vlog, me, Tina, and Dave are at a Star Wars convention. Then after the Star Wars convention, we went to Barnes & Noble, and then we went to Atomic Horror. Check it out. It's a nice little vlog, 23 minutes, so yeah. Anyway, boy oh boy, it's good to be back in with the editing. The editing gems have fell upon me again. So I've been lazy, and so I've been uploading a lot of video shorts to the main channel and recently to the vlog channel. So check out all those shorts. Hit those bells and whistles. I know sometimes the bells and whistles get a little too much, but Fears has been, I've been uploading like crazy. You know, the only way to build the channel is to post as much as possible, and that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, today's topics are, because I heard people kind of complaining about it in the Discord, and I'm sorry, you know. If you don't want to watch the shorts, that's up to you, but definitely hit that bell for the vlogs and for the live stream. Coffee first. There we are. Now we're talking. All right, today's topics are, I got 2 movie reviews. We got Happy Gilmore. Oh, yeah. I hadn't seen it in a while. And then Aliens 2. So there we are. So that's too nice. I think tonight's watch is a little bit of Alien 3. And then I'll pick something else. Let's see. What else? Alien 3 and let's see what else. Let's go with Armageddon. Armageddon with Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. All right. Bam. There we are. All right, so we're reviewing those 2. Then I got some film trailers to watch. Then after that, yesterday we did my favorite childhood TV shows. Today we're going to do my favorite childhood toys. And then if there's time, we're going to talk about some more celebrity stories and some more celebrities that I met. And then we're going to talk about my Thanksgiving traditions. So yeah, if you guys want to put some of your Thanksgiving traditions down in the chat, let me know. Today's thumbnail, either Pixel or Yakoff. Somebody made this for me. I think it was Pixel. They made me into a big orange pumpkin. So it's me smiling like this. And then my face is in the pumpkin. So there you are. Before I call Lantern, I'm going to open up the show and see how everybody is. But thank you. I had a lot of people watch my vlog. I had about 10 or 11 people in there, so that's awesome. Real quick before I open up the show, I had a great day. Work was good. I got off around 9:30ish. We had about 40, it was either 42,000 or 43,000, I can't remember. So, a busy day, but not a super busy day. Came home, took a shower. I had some oatmeal for breakfast, had a nap, got up, did a walking stream, so I burned some more calories, I edited the vlog, uploaded it while it was uploading, and then I went for a walk, came home, took a shower. It still had a little bit to upload. I watched the rest of Aliens, talked to my mom, got to say hi. My mom was quilting at her quilting club, and she brought Shelton, because all the ladies wanted to see Shelton. He's a cutie. So I FaceTime my mom. Not only did I get to say hello to all my mom's friends, I said hello to my mom. I said, hey, Mom, I love you. I got to say hi to Shelton. I was like, yo, dude, what's up? Uncle Fears. And then he gave me a smile. And I was like, I'll come and visit soon. Don't worry, buddy. And then, and then let's see what else. Then I did the vlog, and then here we are. So it's been a good day. It's been a busy day, but a good day, my friends. My good. All right, let's open up the chat. So I'm going to say hello to everyone in the chat first, and then I'm going to call Lantern so I don't get too far behind. All right, here we go. There we are. Yo! What's up? Okay. We got Mama Bear, and we got Papa Bear, and Tina says, hey, John. Dave says, yo! All right, that's good. That's good, because not a lot of people are here yet, so now I can call Lantern. But I should always start with the chat first. I get behind sometimes because me and Lantern, get talking and stuff. So I'm gonna call him in just a minute. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Let me know what you guys thought of the vlog. Put it in the chat. All right, let's give Lantern a little call. See what he's been up to. All right. All right. Good news. No calls from Larry today. So I think he's keeping his word. If he continues to keep his word, then I'll probably unblock him sometime in the next, in the new year. What's up, Pretend Stories? Pretend Stories, did you catch my vlog? Did you catch it? Let's see. Fangirl Kate says, I got coffee too. Oh yeah, coffee first. Coffee first. There we are. Well, that's good. That's good. So yeah, Pretend Stories. If you did not see the vlog, check it out. Mama Bear says, I loved it, John. It was great. Well, I'm glad. Well, that's good, Pretend Stories. I'm glad you liked it, and I'm glad you liked it too, Tina. I also caught your walk. Yeah, I saw you at the walk. I just didn't see you at the vlog. All right, let's call Lantern real quick and see how he's doing. Let's see. Do you guys think he'll be napping? Because I think he's awake because I saw him at the premiere of my vlog. But Lantern can fall asleep like that. So, all right, we'll see if he's here. And I'm going to unblock Yakvo soon. All right, here we go. Lantern. Yo! What's up, Lantern? What's going on, twin? What's up, twin? How you been, twin? What's up, twin? Lantern, did you like the vlog?
Yes, he did.
Nice. Wait, is that Banjo?
No.
I want to talk to Lantern. Get out of here, Banjo. Unbelievable. Yo, Lantern, yo!
Yeah.
So, Lantern, Banjo liked the vlog. Did you like the vlog?
Yeah.
All right. What was your favorite part?
I don't know.
You don't know? That's all right. That's all right. Lantern, did you have a good nap today?
Yeah, did you?
I had a great nap, buddy. Did you have a good... has it been raining there?
Not yet.
That's
Maybe
good.
This weekend, probably.
Oh, yeah. Well, it rained about an hour ago. Now it's all dried up out there. So now the internet is a rocket, my friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, that's good you had a good... that's good that you had a good time with your family at Golden Corral and you had a good day today. I had a good day, Lantern. It was just a busy day. So, yeah. So, tonight's goal is I'm going to edit another vlog tonight, since I'm the only one streaming tonight. And then after my vlog, I'm going to finish editing another vlog. Then I got to do all of my my Thanksgiving cards. because they should be out already. But I'm going to write all my Thanksgiving cards out to all my friends and family and send them out. And then, so these are my Thanksgiving cards, Lantern. And then here's all my Christmas cards. I decided to go Grinch style. Grinch style for Christmas. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, Lantern, I will see you later. Hey, Lantern, I'm hungry. Do you have a... No. Do you have a whatchamacallit? Oh, damn. Hey, Lantern, Negro. All right, Lantern, I'll see you back in the chat. Shunk?
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, Lord Lantern. Yo, what's up, Strong Bear? What's up, Fangirl? Okay, what's up, Pretend Stories? What's up, Mama Bear? What's up, Visions? What's up, Zach? Yo, Visions, Zach, what's up? Yeah, Visions, if you ever come to visit, you said you liked that Ghoulies toilet. You ever come to visit, I will take you to that store, buddy, because you like horror movies, I like horror movies. It's worth seeing, buddy. You got to go check it out. So if you ever come to visit, I'll take you right there. What's up, Banger? Okay, good to see you. Let's see. I've been looking forward to my evening hot coffee. Me too. Yeah, because I didn't have any coffee. I didn't have any coffee this morning. Normally, I have my coffee in the morning, but I was so tired from work. I just got home, took a shower. I made some oatmeal, for breakfast. Ate my oatmeal, and then I went off to Betty Buys. And, yeah, so I was tired. So, yeah. Let's see here. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to Pretend Story. Shout out to Visions. Zach. Zach, what'd you think of the vlog? I cannot wait. So now that that's done, I think the next one, I'm either going to edit my birthday or Spooky Empire. We'll see. Because I'm going through, I've been trying to jump back and forth. That was an older one. That one was like in May of 2025. Like, I think that was right before, that was right after I think Sega left. So, because I mentioned Sega in the vlog. So, it was either a month or two after Sega left. So, I'm jumping back and forth. I'm doing some new vlogs. I'm doing some older vlogs. So, I catch up on everything. So, yeah. Let's see. Hey, Dave. How you doing? Everybody's going down on Sunday. You know what? You're doing a lot of this, Zach. And Fears is all about action. Ha ha ha! It's going to be lambs to the slaughter. Lambs to the slaughter, my friend. Zach said, I haven't had a chance to watch it just yet. Later on tonight. Watch it, man. You'll like it. You'll like it. Because, Zach, this was before you and me started hanging out. We knew about each other. We would always hang out at the conventions. But this was before we started hanging out, buddy. So, yeah. Zach, everyone was saying in Dave's Discord, you should start live streaming and talking Beatles and music. That'd be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. There's a lot of expressed interest. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Strong Bear says Spooky Empire. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to get that up next, because that's kind of relevant. That's kind of still going on. And then I still need to download that interview that guy did of me, which was awesome. So I may put the interview up first, Dave, because it's like him and his daughter. They do like professional interviews at all the cons. That guy and his daughter has been to more conventions than you, me, and Zach. I asked the guy off camera. I said, "Hey, how many cons have you guys been?" He goes, "We've been doing professional interviews at cons for like 9 years," and that's what he said. It was around 8 or 9 years, and I was like, wow. And I said, I've been going to cons since, my very first con ever. I don't know if 2010 counts, because I didn't film anything there, because I didn't know if you could film there. I took a bunch of photos. But my very first one was Phoenix Comic-Con, and that fucker was huge. That was huge. And that's when I was still in, that was my last year of college. What's up, Triple, nickel, pickle, wickle, sickle, dickle, rickle, bickle, bickle. Triple, the turkey is still up there. And I will film myself after Thanksgiving taking the turkey off and putting a new tree topper, bam, on top for Christmas. So yeah, that's right. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday, November. Oh no, I think you're a day. I think you're a day late. Hang on, I think his birthday is. Hang on, I think its birthday is November 17th. Hang on. Hang on. Hey Meta, when is Mickey Mouse's birthday?
Mickey Mouse's birthday is November 18th.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was the 17th. Never mind. You're right, Triple. You're right. You're right. Oh, well then, Dave, then you've been doing it since even before that guy, because that guy, it was him and his daughter doing like professional interviews at Spooky Empire. So me and Dave weren't the only ones. They were filming people all day, but he was so cool. He was like, "Hey, Fears, I'm going to upload yours first." And I was like, "Okay. Just don't watch it yet, because I want to debut it on my channel." And I got his permission, and I'm gonna link all of his links, like his Instagram and his YouTube channel, in the description. So I'm not stealing his work. He said I could use the clips. I'm gonna do my own intro and my outro and all that stuff. So yeah, but he had a professional backdrop, and it said Bloodline Media, and then it had like Spooky Empire, and he had like an official mic with his actual product on the mic, and I was like, oh, this is great. So it had been a while since I had, been professionally interviewed. So yeah. Dave, I wish I would have known you in the 80s, buddy. I would have been at the con with you. But I would have been young because I was born in 83. So yeah. And then I watched Ghostbusters 87, 88. So, yeah. And then I watched Home Alone in 1990, 1991, something like that. Oh, yeah. All right. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I should have went before the show, but it just kind of creeped up on me, so I shall return. I'll be right back. Just go ahead and study the aliens. Study the aliens until I come back. Just study the aliens, embrace the aliens, cherish the aliens. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry about that. I got going, and then I was like, oh, hang on. All right, let's see here. Where's my book? All right. Bam. It's ready to rock and roll. Okay. Let me catch up with the live. Yeah, Dave, it must have been great doing conventions in the 80s, buddy. That must have been great, man. Anyway, let's see. Zach says, I'm definitely going to do live streams as soon as I can. Oh, that'd be cool. John is getting rid of a dream catcher alien. Yeah, a nasty one. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Incredible Impression says, what's up, Dave? What's up, Zach? Would definitely be a loyal Zach live streamer watcher. Oh, yeah. And Zach, Visions is not kidding, because Visions has been my good friend, and Visions has been watching me since 2017, right, Visions? Around there, 2017 to 2018. So when he says he's loyal, Zach, he is loyal. Visions is a good guy. He's a good friend. If I'm wrong on that, Visions, correct me. It's somewhere in there, 2016, 2017, 2018-ish. But he's been a loving and loyal fan, Zach, and a good friend, you know? So he means it, Zach. He means it. All right, let's see here. Strong Bear says, hey, Visions, and then he says, hey, Dave. Hey, Dagnus. What's up, Dagnus? That would be badass, Zach. It would be. That'd be cool. And I would be honored to come on Zach's lives, you know? Because I'm trying to get Randall back on doing the lives, too, you know? He's been working on a bunch of stuff, which, by the way, he said he should have the teaser trailer. We're going to do 2 teaser trailers for Fears Man 6. So the first one should be coming out tomorrow, so I'm going to post that. But I told Randall, I said, Randall, don't half-ass it. I said, if you need more time, you let me know. He said, oh, yeah, I definitely will, Fears. And I said, okay, cool. Cool. So I'm going to get a progress report from him tomorrow. But, because normally whenever we do a Fears Man episode, we do like a full featured trailer. And Randall's like, hey, Fears, let's switch it up a little bit. He goes, how about like 2 30 to 60-second teaser trailers? I was like, we can do that. I said, Randall, I don't mind mixing it up a little bit. So, yeah. Zach says, thanks, Visions. Yeah, as soon as I can get started, welcome back from the John. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks. Were you coughing in there? I heard some noise. No, I flushed the toilet, Kate, twice. But I was not coughing. I always do a courtesy flush. You do your business. Courtesy flush. You do some more of your business. You finish up. You flush it all down. But no coughs. No coughs. Hey, Zach, we can do the Three Stooges. I can be Curly. Oh! Let's see. Do I want to be Mo or Larry? I mean, I like all three of them. I want to be the middle guy. I want to wear my wig, Dave. I want to be Larry. So yeah. The guy in the middle that's like this and then like that, you know? Because Mo's like, why I oughta like that, and then he goes like that. I want to be that guy. So Zach can be Mo. That's right. That would be awesome, Dave. I would definitely be Mo. There you go. See, he just did Mo. There you go. Yeah. I promise I won't slap hard. Oh, dude, slap me across the face. Slap me across the face. That would make the vlog. But if we're gonna do it, you know, we gotta dress up like them. You know, we gotta dress up. I'll get a wig. You know, the long curly. You know, and all that. And you know, we gotta do it right, Zach. We gotta do it proper. Zach told me he's gonna buy a Disney pass. Zach, the next vlog, like big vlog that we do, I've been dying to go back to Universal whenever I have some more time, and I've been dying to go to Epic Universe, Zach, because I wanted to take Sega to that Nintendo world, but we just ran out of time. And then I felt bad. Sega was so gung-ho, and he really wanted to meet Randall, and then I was planning to take him to go meet Randall, but I had no idea that Mrs. Brown was going to have a stroke. Thank God she's all right. Thank God she's all right, because I was worried, because Mrs. Brown is very nice, she's very sweet, and she's like a second mom, and I told Sega, hey, let's just let Mrs. Brown kind of rest, because having a heart attack or having a stroke, any one of those, you got to rest for a little while. And Randall had to be in the hospital with her for a couple days. So I said, Sega, I swear on my life, the next time you come visit, I'm sure you'll get to meet Mrs. Brown. I'm sure you'll get to meet Randy. So, yeah. Anyway, Zach said, I had the honor of slapping Brad Server, Curly's Howard's biological grandson. Oh, that's what's up. Nice. You know what, Zach, you know what another cool vlog would be? Going to Jim Varney's gravesite and putting down some flowers, because I fucking love Ernest P. World, and his gravesite is somewhere in Tennessee because he was born there, he got married there, his house was there, and then he would just fly out to LA and do all of his movie, shit, and then he'd come back. But just to pay respects to Jim Varney and just buy him some flowers or just buy something and put it on his gravestone, that would be a cool vlog, Zach. I don't know where in Tennessee. I'd have to do my research, but because he was an actor, it had the drama mask on his tombstone, just to just be like, hey, Vern, what's up? Fears is here. Know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Dude, it doesn't get better than Ernest, man. Come on. The best one, though. The best one. I even like Ernest Goes to Camp more than the Halloween one. But I'll tell you what, Visions, the Halloween one's like the Ernest Goes to Camp one here, and then the Halloween one's right there. It's they're close, but you gotta honor what came first. Ernest Goes to Camp first. That's how the legend was started. Well, even before that, he did 1,000 commercials. And he was on Good Morning America and all that shit. And then he did. But that was the first movie. So, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. So, Zach seems like he's all about it. You know what I mean, Burn? So, Zach, at some point, me and Zach have got 3 big trips planned. I want to do Jim Varney's. I want to go to New York and do all those Ghostbuster locations. And then I want to go to Sleepy Hollow because I love the Headless Horseman story. I've always loved that story ever since I was a kid. And Washington Irving is from that area, and his grave is in that area. And then the black wooded bridge that's in the movie and in the book is in that cemetery. And I was like, Zach, we got to vlog and have us walk across the bridge, dude. That bridge inspired it. So, yeah. So, hopefully I can make that happen next year. Next year, I'm going to go visit my mom in April because that's when Shelton's first birthday is. And I promised I would. They're going to throw a huge, big birthday. And my mom's like, you can't miss his first birthday. I was like, I'm not going to miss his first birthday. I said, I'll just combine my vacation, visiting with family, and his birthday and just do it all in one. I said, then around September or October, I said, Zach, we should just take off a couple days from work and just, go, just do Sleepy Hollow for 4 or 5 days, nip back, do it right before my 43rd birthday. That would be fucking bitchin'. So that's kind of the plan. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah. Anyway, Visions, did I get that right? You started watching right around 2017, 2018-ish? Let me know, because I honestly can't remember. Oh, I do, Kate. I love that little guy. He's been a blessing. He's been a blessing to our family, because, our family's been really sad with the death of my grandma Fears, and then, the death of my dad. It's been a lot of sadness, so, Shelton is just like a bundle of joy. He's a bundle of joy. I love the guy, and I wish I could have been there for his birth, but I was on the phone. My mom called. She's like, he's minutes away. He's minutes away from being born. I was like, well, call me. I said, call me when he's born. And my brother called, and he's like, hey, man, you're officially an uncle. And I was like, oh, dude, sweet. So, yeah. Oh, I saw it, Dave. I saw it. Dave, you posted that. You posted that, Dave, and I was laughing my ass off. They mixed Ernest Goes to Camp with Jason Voorhees at camp and mixed it together. Dave, you posted that? Or you didn't post it. You linked it to me. I watched it, Dave. I was fucking losing my mind. I was losing my mind. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah. Okay, so I was right, Visions. Yeah, I remember Yak. Without Yak, there would be no Visions, because he says, Yak told me about your channel, and the first thing I watched was when you were live streaming at the gym in Missouri. I remember that. Yep, I remember. It was at Club Fitness, I believe, in O'Fallon, Missouri, because they didn't have one in Wentzville yet. Now they have one in Wentzville, I believe. But back then, it was only in O'Fallon. And it was by the Country Club Car Wash where I used to work with Trent and Eric and Tom and Jesse and all those guys. And then it was on the same side of the Schnucks grocery store, which I also worked there at one time. So yeah. And then he says, like 2017 probably. Okay, so yeah, I was right. I knew it was around there. I was like, it's either 2017 or 2018. But the reason why I asked you, buddy, is you are absolutely right. If Vision says I'm a loyal watcher, he will, Zach. Because you've been watching Fears. I mean, that's a lot of years. So I appreciate everybody that still watches me, still likes my content. You guys are awesome. I love it. And today was a fun vlog. Today was a fun vlog. I do, Kate. Despite me and Yak's problems, and I'm so glad that me and Yak are getting along. So I'm gonna unblock him soon. But yeah, without Yak, I just wish Yak wasn't drunk all those years, because I'm not making fun of him. It's the truth. He admitted it. When he was drunk, he was a stubborn, sadistic, mean asshole. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. It was bad. It was bad. Bad. But I'm glad Yak changed his life around, and now Yak's cool. I love talking Star Trek with him, because I think me and him are the only ones in the community that like or obsessed with it. Because Bukaki. What's up, Bukaki? I don't think you like it because you said you haven't got into Star Trek. I don't know if you like. Do you like Star Trek, Visions? I know you like Star Wars, but I don't know if you like. I don't know if you like Star Trek. My memory's slipping. I know for a fact you like Star Wars, though. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Pixel? So yeah. Oh, no worries. No worries, Visions. Like I said, when I call someone a friend, I'm not like these wishy-washy people. I like you, Fears. Oh, fuck you, Fears. If I say I'm your friend and I say you're a good person, I mean it. I'm not like these wishy-washy flip-flop type of bullshit. I can't stand wishy-washy flip-flop people. Ugh. You know? And I'm very selective on who I call a friend. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah. Excuse me. So, if I say you're a friend, you're a friend. But, yeah. Oh, sweet. Dave's a Trekkie. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I know for a fact me and Yak are definitely Trekkies. So is Dave, so is Zach. Yes! Yes. Okay, cool. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Tina says, I didn't get a chance to say hi. Oh, yeah, you did, Tina. I said hi. You said hi to me at the very beginning of the live, but hello again, Tina. Pixel, Pixel says we're all in the Fierce tribe. Well, Pixel, you've been here since day one, buddy. Well, day one of the community. The only person that's been here since my very first upload is Just a Mom. She was my very first fan ever, and she was the very first one to comment on any video. Like even back when my friend told me, he's like, Fierce, quit using fucking Vimeo. And I was like, well, that's it, man. I said either, because back then, the only place to, and this is way back, when MySpace was still a thing, I would upload my videos on MySpace, then I would upload them on Facebook when that came out. Then my teacher told me about Vimeo. And I just remember my friend, I was just dicking around in class, and I was just editing some stupid shit. And my buddy was like, Fierce, he goes, are you living in the Stone Age? And I was like, I looked over at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, dude, use YouTube, man. He goes, fuck Vimeo. He goes, YouTube's way better. And I was like, what the fuck is YouTube? I had no idea. So he showed me. So thank God for my friend. And he showed it to me. So, and then I was like, you don't have to pay for it? Because Vimeo you have to pay for. So I stopped using Vimeo. So if you go back and you find my Vimeo page, maybe one day I'll start putting some videos up again on Vimeo, because I still have my page, but you have to pay for it now. And I had just started paying for it. So it was, I'm trying to remember, it was either at the end of my junior year, which was 2009, because my senior year of college was 2010. I went to college from 2007 to 2010, got my bachelor's and all that. And then I stayed there for a whole year to try to get film work. And, a year and a half, because I came home at the end of 2012, like around November. And then I just got a job, and then I really started uploading the videos. But I think it was 2010 when I at the beginning, the beginning of 2010 is when I uploaded my first video. And Just a Mom started commenting. So she beats everybody. She was the very first fan ever. She dips in every once in a while. You guys have seen her. And I remember I asked her, I said, like, where are you from? Because she was my very first fan. And she said, oh, I'm from Missouri. And she goes, my husband works for the FBI. And I thought she was kidding. And she goes, no, I'm dead serious. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then she's like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. That's why my channel is called Just a Mom. And I was like, that's cool. So she was the very first one to comment on anything. So yeah. But you are right, Fangirl, okay? I do owe my friendship with Visions and Bukaki, because if I wouldn't have met Visions, I wouldn't have met Bukaki, to Yak. So yeah. But Pixel, you've been there since I was introduced to the community. So that's even before Visions and Bukaki. So yeah. Let's see. Bukaki says, I told Fears about YouTube. That's not true. I wish it would have been you, Bukaki, or Visions, but no, it was my buddy. I don't even remember what class. We were in some type of editing class, because I was editing, and I was sitting here, and he was on one of those chairs that has wheels on it, and he rolled over and was like, Fears, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, what? And he's like, quit using fucking Vimeo. And then I was like, dude, Vimeo rules. He's like, Vimeo does not rule, Fears. He's like, YouTube rules. And that's when I looked at him and said, what the fuck is YouTube? And then he told me. So yeah. Vision says, I've been locked in. Well, you've been locked in for a while, buddy. You have. So if you and Bukaki come to visit me in Florida, I'll take both of you guys to that Atomic Horror, because you guys love horror. You'll love that store. And they switch it around. Sometimes the ghoulie guy in the toilet, which I still have to watch that movie, because it's that little creature, and he's like popping out of the toilet and drinking toilet water and turds and shit and doing God knows what. Sometimes they have him at the front of the store. Sometimes they have him at the back. Sometimes they put Tarman right next to Jason. And they've got that backdrop with all the... They literally have plants on the floor, and they have that backdrop. Sega loved that part. We got some pictures in front of it. So they're always switching up. I haven't been to Atomic Horror in a while, because normally I hit up Barnes & Noble first because here's Atomic Horror, and then down the street is Barnes & Noble. So I hit Barnes & Noble first, and then I go to Atomic Horror. So, but I haven't had the need to go there because I'm saving all my Christmas money because I already told my mom. I said, Mom, I'm going to buy you 2 really good gifts. I said, it's a surprise. I said, my brother and his wife, I said, I'm just going to get them one big, like, together gift. And I said, Mom, since it's Shelton's first Christmas, I said, I'm just going to buy him, like, 12 gifts. And my mom's like, well, you don't have to buy that many. I was like, are you going to buy him stuff? And she's like, yeah, I'm going to get him, like, 5 or 6. I said, okay. I said, then we'll split. I said, you get him 5 or 6. I'll buy him 5 or 6, and then the kid will be loaded, you know? And my mom's like, sounds like a plan. And then I always get Enzo, like, some doggy treats or, like, a chew toy or some dog biscuits or some shit because you don't want to leave out Enzo. What do I always say? He's my buddy. He's my pal. I can't wait for him to be on the vlog again. He was excited to see me this last trip. He was jumping around. We were playing in the yard. I threw a ball so hard. He runs so fast. If this is the ball, I threw it across the yard, Pixel, and he runs so fast that he tripped over his legs and his head went flying right into the grass. So that's on the vlog. You guys will see that whenever I upload that. I just started laughing because I'm like, Enzo, calm down, buddy. I'm like, we can play all afternoon. We're good. But he's got a bundle of energy, so, you know, I couldn't fault him for that. So, yeah. Let's see. Zach says, Yak is a super cool dude. Well, he is now. I'm not lying, Zach. Back in the day, he was a lying asshole, troll, motherfucker. I wanted his blood. I wanted to smash his face in. I kid you not. When I said I wanted that motherfucker's blood, I hated that motherfucker. But now we're good. Now we're good buddies. So I'm glad we all worked it out. But I was inches away from drawing blood with that fucking guy. But I'm glad we all worked it out. But now he's a cool guy because he cleaned up his life. When he had the booze in him, Zach, oh my God, he was fucking unbearable. But yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Pixel said just you, Randy, and Yak, I think. Well, no, Pixel, because Randy, I was the first one in the community that Raz interviewed. I think later, Randall came much later when Raz introduced himself to Randy. But yeah. Let's see. Yak is just reviewing your vlogs, so he can get close to the Beatle cover band groupies. Yeah. Oh, shit. That was funny. What if Yak was actually doing that? Like, yeah, fuck Zach. I'm just going to review his vlogs, and then I'll get in good with the Beatles, man, and then I'll make millions of dollars. Zach, I'm sure Bukaki's just joking, but what if that was the ploy, Bukaki? What he's like, all right, I got this fucking master plot, man. Like, oh, God, here we go. Yeah, fuck Zach. Yeah, I got this plan, you know? I doubt that's going to happen, but yeah. Zach's got the hookup. Zach said he knows some of the Beach Boys, so Zach, hook a motherfucker up, because I wanted to meet Brian. He wrote and sang one of my favorite songs. Wouldn't it be nice? Unfortunately, Brian passed away. And you know some Beatles. So I want to meet some of the remaining Beach Boys, buddy. Hook a motherfucker up. And I like the Beatles. I wouldn't mind meeting those guys. You know? That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. All right. Let's see. Lantern says, well, howdy, y'all. And he says, all right now, Visions. And then he says, hi, Mr. Lantern. Excuse me. It's Spam Lantern? Mr. Spam Lantern? Well, I can't say that now, because now that Callie, or whatever the fuck that guy is, he's gone. But man, Lantern, you did a good job. I saw some of the battle. I didn't see it all, but I saw some of the battle, and I honestly don't remember that motherfucker. People, Joey Pixel said I knew him. If I knew him, Pixel, I don't remember. That was ages ago. And we all know my mind, sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not there. I honestly don't know that. I don't remember that motherfucker at all. I remember the Banana Boat and Malik and Washington and Darth Bane a smidge and all that crap. And get yourself on the fucking Banana Boat. That shit was hilarious. But I don't remember that guy. Oh, that's what's up, Zach. I'll be posting more of the Beatle tribute shows. Oh, there you go. I'm looking forward to that. Nice. Let's see here. Oh yeah. He's definitely met us. He's met us both, Zach. I've met him more than you, but Adam the Woo, yeah, he knows who we are. Why, Zach? Did someone say that we didn't know him? What, in the community? No, I know him. You know him. You've met him once or twice. Now, I've met him 4 times because he was at the Lakeland one, and that was just a few months ago when Sega was here in, like, what was it, May or June, and I was here, Sega, I was on this side, Sega was here, Jeff is my pen, I'm on this side, Sega's on this side, I'm vlogging with Jeff, and then Adam waited till I finished, and as I'm turned off my camera, he taps me on this shoulder, and I turn around. He's like, yo, Fears, what's up? He goes, this is becoming a reunion, man. He goes, we see each other at least once or twice a year. And I was like, oh, dude, Adam, what's up, man? So I've seen him a lot, Zach. Did someone say, Zach, that we didn't know him? And then Sega was starstruck. And I said, hey, Adam, this is my friend Sega. I said he came all the way from Canada to visit me, which he thought was cool. He's like, Canada? And I was like, oh, yeah. I said, that's the farthest a fan has ever came to hang out. Larry came from Indiana. Joey came from Iowa. Dragon came from Texas. Right? Yeah. And then, so Sega is the longest. So if like Adam Bacchini came to visit me from England, then he would top it. But so far, Sega has traveled the longest to meet Fears, which we had a blast, by the way. I know there was a lot of rumors when Sega came, but a lot of it was a bunch of bullshit, and a lot of trolls doing that. So yeah. Well, back in the day, Pixel, it used to rule because that was the only thing. That was the only thing that you could upload. Like literally, before YouTube came out, Pixel, in my college days, I would upload it onto MySpace. Then when Facebook came out when I was in college, it was like my freshman or sophomore year when Facebook came out. So then I started uploading my videos on Facebook. Then my friend told me about YouTube in my senior year. And that's when I said, hey, Vimeo, fuck you. And then I never looked back, and I just started uploading on YouTube. So it used to be awesome because people would see my stuff. And I was like, I got to get my footage out there. So I hope YouTube never goes anywhere. I love you. YouTube is way better. So yeah. Let's see here. The band that's there is now called the British Revolution, but they play more. Okay, cool. I'll be putting Fears on the guest list for the shows. Nice. Nice. I don't know if that makes me a groupie, Visions. It makes me a fan. I've always been a fan of the Beatles and of the Beach Boys because my dad liked, when it comes to music, my dad introduced me to a lot of stuff. So my dad liked hard rock and roll, soft rock, a little bit of heavy metal, little bit. And then he liked classic bands, like my dad liked Metallica, Rolling Stones, AC/DC, Hootie and the Blowfish, Skynyrd, Bee Gees, Beach Boys, Elvis. I mean, he liked a lot. So yeah. So I owe my dad credit for all the music I like. And then I started liking some of my other stuff, like Eric introduced me to CKY, I like them, and then for a while, Eric was obsessed with that Finland band, Him. I like them, but I like CKY better. But yeah. But Zach, that'll be cool. Let's see here. Oh, I got your pick. So he says, I met you, Randy, and Yak at as in trekking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you don't like Trek Pixel. Like you even said to me, you're like, Fears, no offense. I didn't get mad. You know, you like what you like. And you're like, Fears, no offense, but you're like, fuck Trek, fuck Star Wars. I don't like any of that crap. And I was like, touche, to each their own. So, yeah, but Dave and others said, yeah. Yeah, Dave likes Trek. So the main ones are me, Yak, Dave and Zach, and then Visions. You never told me you like Trek, right? I know Bukaki said he doesn't like it because I remember we were on a live and he said I can't get into Star Wars or Trek, and I said all right, fair enough. So yeah. Oh man. Let's see. I feel like going to the local lake, taking a nice swim to the bottom. There you go. Little Camp Crystal Lake style. I don't know Paul or Ringo, but my producer knows the Beach Boys as well as John Stamos. Yeah, Zach, I could care less about John Stamos. I'm sure he's cool. I'm sure he's nice. I want to meet at least one of the Beach Boys before I die. I really wish I could have met Brian. Oh, man. That would have been cool to get Brian in a vlog, man. Ugh. Man. I mean, I like all the other Beach Boys. Don't get me wrong. All the other songs, but Wouldn't It Be Nice is one of my favorites. Like, I like Surfing USA and Round Round and, Girls, Girls, Girls and all that stuff. And, and all the other Beach Boys ones. Little Saint Nick is good for Christmas, but Wouldn't It Be Nice is one of my favorites. So, yeah. Oh, there you go, Dave. He says, I remember going to a Grateful Dead concert in 1985. So I would have been 2 years old, Dave, because I was born in 83. So, Grateful Dead. Oh, yeah. Let's see. No, Adam knows who my band is. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, Museum? Museum says, I introduced Fears to boobies. That's not true. My very first girlfriend ever introduced me to boobies, and that was, I was 15 when I saw my first set of boobies, and her name was Shelly, and we were making out in her basement, and then she was like, hey, Fears, I want to show you something, and I was like, yeah, because we were making out, and then she's like, close your eyes, and I said, okay. And we did a lot of other stuff, too. She put my hand down her pants. That was nice. And then after that, we made out some more. And then she's like, she opened up her shirt, and then she grabbed my hand. And that was the first time I got to feel a boobie. So thanks a lot to Shelly for breaking me in on the boobies. So, yeah. But Museum introduced me to Lantern's obsession with belly buttons. So that's just as good. That's just as good. There we are. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Oh, okay, Visions. Visions said he doesn't like the newer Trek. He says the old ones with Shatner are charming. Okay, so you like it a little bit. Yeah, I do like the old ones. The 60s ones are great. The best episode, though, I've said it to Yak, is the one where he time travels back to the 30s. The City on the Edge of Forever. That one's my all-time favorite from the old ones. And then when they travel to like, it's New York or San Francisco, like in the 60s because they shot it in the 60s. That's another good episode. But The City on the Edge of Forever is, without a doubt, the best old Star Trek. And then I got to meet Shatner. That was fucking bitchin'. That was rad. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Vision says, Dave was doing acid while you were still shitting in diapers. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. I was 2 years old because he said he went to that concert in 1985. So I was 2 years old. Let's see. Zach says, we need to find you Mrs. Fears on Sunday. Well, here's the thing, Zach. We need to find Mrs. Fears in general. You know? In general. But yeah. Let's see. That's right, Museum. He says, shout out to Shelly and her boobies. I haven't talked to her in a long time. The last time I talked to her, she also went to grade school with me, middle school, and she went to high school. And then the last time I talked to her was at graduation. So, yeah. So, I haven't talked to her in a long time. So, yeah. Mr. Lantern, you have to leave the snack to go to the wedding unless... Oh, the shack, excuse me. I'm getting tired, Visions. I thought you said snack. Ooh. I already had dinner, too. I still had some leftover mashed potatoes, so I had a little bit of mashed potatoes. I cooked a little chicken breast, and then I had a salad, so... Ugh. But I'm a little tired. I predict that Mrs. Fears will be found on Sunday. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Fears, would you get married in a burnt-up bowling alley in Texas? Visions, is that even a question? Because that would make me even more of a legend than I already am. To get married in the shit-boxed, burnt-out bowling alley that Chad owns? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! As long as Mr. Lampy does all the decorations, then I'll do it, Then me and my future wife don't have to decorate. We don't have to do any of that crap. I'll be like, Lampy, here's all the decorations. There you are. You take care of it. So, yeah. And then you know what Lantern's response would be, Visions? All right, y'all. That's exactly it. So, yeah, that's my newest impression. I'm doing Mr. Lampy pretty good. Like, quit fucking timing me out, Museum, you son of a bitch. All right, y'all. Howdy, y'all. What's up, twin? So I've got Lantern pretty good. I've got Lantern down pretty good. So, yeah. All right. Oh, man. I need more of this. By the way, shout out to Larry. Larry actually got me this mug, so Larry wasn't all bad. But Larry, if you keep your word, maybe in the new year I will unblock you, because I did a massive unblocking this year. So, yeah. Oh, I see Museum. So, Zach, either you blocked Museum or Museum blocked you, because I can see Museum just fine. Oh, yeah, Visions. Oh, that'd be great. He says we could roll Lantern's bed into the reception area so he could DJ. Well, I have no problem with that as long as Lantern plays the same music he does to start his show, Visions, because that's nostalgic. So we'd have to have the Beetlejuice song and then the coconut, all those songs, And I would just tell my soon-to-be wife, I'd be like, let Lantern do his thing. Let Lantern, play some music. And then I would tell my wife, you can have all of your music selections after Lantern's done. So we'd play all the Lantern ones first. Then I'd tell my wife, all right, you can play whatever you want now. So, yeah. Museum says, I never blocked anyone. See, there you go, Zach. You see him. He's right there. I was like, because I unblocked Museum, too. And I was like, I didn't block him. So, yeah. All right. Let's get down to the first topic, shall we? All right. Oh, yeah. See, Visions, man, you are killing it with the ideas, buddy. He says, Fears, then the disco foil ball spinning in the air. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That would have to make an appearance. That's just a must. It's a must. Oh, shit. All right, let's see. What do we want to start with? Well, I think I'm going to start with my Thanksgiving traditions, because we didn't get to that the other night, so my Thanksgiving traditions. I've got a bunch. If I have Thanksgiving with my mom, there's different ones, and then I've got some traditions here, so I'll write them both down. So, if it's here, sometimes I go to Disney, so I'm going to write down sometimes. Like this year, I'm going to have Thanksgiving with Randall, so this year I'm not going to Disney around Thanksgiving. So sometimes go to Disney. I always do my my church Thanksgiving dinner, which I've already done that. I didn't vlog it though. I just didn't feel like vlogging that day. So church Thanksgiving. It was good though. It was really good though. I always eat pumpkin pie. Always eat pumpkin pie. I always do a Thanksgiving live stream. And then, if I'm with my mom, my dad always used to say grace, but now that my dad's passed away, my mom always, either I always say grace or my mom. So, always say grace. When my dad was alive, we watched football. So, watch football. Those are the biggies. I'm going to stop with that. So, yeah. All right. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know why you guys couldn't see Museum, because Dave says, well, that was weird. I saw him the whole time. So, I don't know. Maybe it was a YouTube glitch. D-Man said, it happened to me yesterday, but with someone else. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, sometimes YouTube it glitches kind of here and there. So there we go. All right, let's see what's next. Let's see. I'll do my favorite childhood toys. All right, here we go. Childhood toys for fears. And the first three, you guys already know what I'm going to put down. First three, here we go. The real Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, and Legos. Those were like the three biggies when I was a kid. So, yeah. So, let's just get those out of the way. So, yeah. So, Legos. Ghostbusters. And I still have. They're in storage. So, I'll probably, if I ever have a son, I'll probably give my son all my Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles. If I don't ever have a son, then I'll just give him to Shelton when he grows up a little bit. But I have all my original. The only one I'm going to keep for myself is I'm keeping my Ghostbuster Firehouse, because that one's very near and dear to me, because I played with that a lot as a kid. But Shelton can have all the rest. So yeah, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles. I guess Nintendo is technically a toy, I guess. It's a video game toy, but I would consider it a toy. So, Nintendo. Super Nintendo. Because those were my first two consoles. Well, my dad gave me his Atari, so I'm going to write those three down. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari. And that's pretty cool. My dad bought it in the 70s, and then he's like, I don't want it. He goes, you guys want it? And he gave it to me and my brother, and I was like, you sure? My dad's like, I don't want it anymore. And I was like, all right, cool. Nice. Let's see. Let's see here. Elizabeth says, Mr. Lampy. Liz, have you still got Mr. Lampy blocked in the Discord? Now, Liz, listen, I get it. He was spamming a lot. He was. But you guys should make up. And Mr. Lampy, you should apologize to Liz, because you were telling her to fuck off and all this other crazy shit. Then I saw you going nuts on, what's his name? Callie. Eat steel, eat shit. I mean, you were telling him to eat everything, you know. So, yeah. It was going pretty nuts. All right, what else? So, Atari, there's this little toy that I bought in England, and I called him Frank. It was I guess they didn't want to get sued. It was an off-brand product. It looked like a Universal monster, but they called him Frankie instead of Frankenstein because they didn't want to get sued. So Frankie, and then I threw that guy around. Like, he would have adventures with the Ninja Turtles and the Ghostbusters, and his body broke. So his body broke. I had to throw away the body, and I just kept Frank's head. And then I found another one of those off-brand products, and instead of Dracula, it was Vampire Man. And so I ripped off the Vampire Man's head and stuck Frank's head on Dracula's body, and Frank got a new body. So Frank, I'm gonna write down. I played with him all the time because I got to use some of my allowance money, and I bought it when I was in England, so I still have it. So Frank. Man, I hit the biggies right off the bat. Legos, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari, Frank. I really wasn't a big G.I. Joe. I did play with G.I. Joes, but I didn't own any. I would go over to my rich friend's house, and he was even richer than my mom and my dad, and he had fucking everything. And so, but I'm not going to put G.I. Joes down. Nothing against G.I. Joes. I like them, just I never owned them. My friend owned them, so I'm not going to do it. Crash Dummies. I played with Crash Dummies a lot until I sold them to get the Nintendo. So Crash Dummies. Super Soakers. Me and my brother used to play with Super Soakers all the time. I don't know if you guys remember what those are. It was those big ass water guns. Super Soakers were the best. And then board games. Me and my brother had a lot of board games. So board games. Because me and my mom and my dad would always do family night, and we would play games and stuff. Let's see, what else? What else? Let's see, I'm trying to think. What else? What else did I play with as a kid? Because I didn't start buying all the movie props and shit until 16, 17, and all that crap. I'm trying to remember. I hit a lot of the good ones, the big ones. Legos, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Atari, Frank, Crash Dummies, Super Soakers, board games. Let's see, what else? Anything to do with Halloween I played with. Halloween toys. Like the Universal Monsters and shit. I played with that. Oh, Power Rangers. Let's see what else. I think I'm going to go with those 12. Those were the biggies. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. I don't want to get too far behind. The last thing I read was Vision's going nuts about my foil ball. Strong Bear says, I see you now, Museum. Yeah, I didn't block Museum. I think it was a YouTube glitch. That was weird. So yeah, D-Man says, do you watch the Macy's parade? I used to watch it as a kid and as a young adult, but I don't really watch it now as an adult, D-Man. I mean, sometimes I catch it, you know, if I'm fiddling on my phone, because we get a break at work, and that's when I eat my lunch and all that, and I'll pull out my phone. That's the only time you can pull out your phone. I usually don't even bring in my phone, because I don't want to get fired. I've seen people literally on the line, on the belt, they take out their phone, and I'll nudge them, like, put your fucking phone away. Because you shouldn't be on your phone anyway. You're at work. And then they'll pull it out, and then they're all doing that bullshit. And then my boss or somebody else, oh, yeah, you're on your phone. Yeah, bye-bye, you're gone. Instant fired. So if I do have my phone, it always stays in my pocket, and I only take it out either when I'm in the bathroom or in the break lounge, because they're not kidding. They see it, bam, you're gone. So yeah, well, I mean, as it should. You're there to work. You're not there to fiddle on your fucking phone. So yeah. Let's see. Fangirl Kate says, Museum is lying. He blocked me before. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Let's see. It's not so much Lampy spamming in the servers. It's more him spam calling us in the DMs that gets him blocked. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard about the spamming wars. Eat shit, eat metal, eat this, eat that. And then fucking Callie lost his goddamn mind. And then Lantern's like, hey, fuck you, and then went nuts on him. And I was just like, I'm so glad I only dip in and dip out of Discords, you know? Not that Discords are bad, just I can only handle so much Discords, and then I'm like, all right, I need to check out for a couple hours. So yeah, Lantern says, we're sorry, Liz. See, that was nice, Lantern. So Liz, you should unblock Lampy. He says, I know you are, Chad. There you go. So the healing begins. There you are. Let's see. Lantern just got timed out, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, boo. Here we go. He goes, incoming spam. Probably. Probably. Oh, my Lord. Oh, God. Bukaki just got... Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that's great, boo. I'm sorry, Lantern. That was fucking great. Oh, that was genius. That made me laugh. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. The fighting continues. He breaks the rules. Oh, he does. I'm not even in your server, Lantern. LOL. Oh, shit. That was great. Oh. Bukaki, I appreciate you and Vision's humor. You guys are funny. Oh, you guys make me laugh. I can't wait till we hang out. I'm not going to those biker bars, though. I don't know if Fears is ready for that. I walk in there with my Star Wars shirts. Hey, man, you want a beer? I'm good. Walk right out. I don't feel like getting my ass kicked. Because Vision says, Fears, there was a guy with a cape on, and then someone beat the shit out of him. Those are the bars that we're going to. And I was like, I'm not going to that. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm too much of a wuss. We timed out Bukaki in our server, y'all. Lantern, you're awesome. Vision says, hell yeah, I had a Super Soaker 50. I had a couple of them. I think the 50 one was yellow, and it had a red nozzle at the top, Visions, and then it had a green, like bowl on the top that holds all the... Hang on, let me see if I can find a photo of it. I know for a fact. I had a couple, but I think my first one was a Super Soaker 50. I'm pretty damn sure. I remember it was yellow and green. Super Soaker 50. Yep, that's the exact one. Yep, I was right. It's orange, like on the tip of it, and it had a white long barrel, and it had a green tube that held all the water, and then the whole gun was yellow. Yep, I had that exact one. I had that exact one. Yep. As soon as you said it, Visions, I was like, hang on, that sounds familiar. And let's see, what else? What else do they have on this website? Oh, yeah, I had the orange one. I'm looking at them right now. I had the orange one. I for sure had the green and yellow one. I remember that vividly. Oh, yeah, man, this takes me back. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the little handgun one. I had that, too. Oh, yeah. Wow. That is a big blast from the past. The Super Soaker 50. Oh, man, that takes me back. That takes me back to the good old days. To the good old days. Oh, yeah. Man, that was a nice down memory lane. Let's see. I accidentally poured triple the brown sugar into the sweet potato waffles. Oh, okay. There you go. I had that Pog Star Wars. I played with Pogs and Slammers at school. So, because sometimes when it rained, Zach, they would have recess inside the classroom whenever it rained. As soon as it wasn't raining, we went outside and played at recess time. But my buddy would always bring the Pogs and the Slammers, and he would stack up all the Pogs. You'd take the Slammer and throw it. And I don't remember exactly how to play because that was ages ago, but oh yeah, I used to play with Pogs and Slammers, but only at recess when it rained. I would tap my friend, be like, "Hey man, did you bring your Pogs and Slammers?" He's like, "Fears, I got them in my backpack." I'm like, "Bust them out, let's play." So yeah, I did a lot of puzzles when I was a kid. I'm gonna write that down. Puzzles. I did puzzles as a kid. Oh yeah. I'm going to catch up on the chat, and then I'm going to go on to my next topic. Yeah, but Zach, Pogs and Slammers were the shiat back in the day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember him, Zach. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Bukaki says, sweet potato yams with brown sugar are my favorite Thanksgiving dish. They're pretty good. They're pretty good, Boo. My favorite, though, I gotta go classic. I like little mashed potatoes, brown gravy, and it doesn't matter what type of turkey. White or dark turkey, I don't care. They're both good. That's my favorite dish. My favorite dessert is a slice of pumpkin pie. You gotta have the whipped cream on top. Perfection. Perfection. Good stuff. I do like the yams though. I like the yams. I like the sweet potatoes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Museum says I introduced Fears to sweet potato. No, Grandma Fears did. Grandma Fears and my mom. Grandma Fears. Fears is a sweet potato. Am I? Sweet. Nice. Nice. Vision said Chad played butt darts. Wouldn't that be nuts, Visions? Like Chad puts, so he hangs up the dartboard, right? Chad spread eagle, puts the dart in his ass, he farts, a fucking dart comes flying out of his ass, and he gets a fucking bullseye. Oh my god. If Chad uploaded that to his channel, he'd have millions of views and millions of subs. That would be insane. That would be nuts. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Eat sweet potatoes. Eat corn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lanham was going nuts that. Eat shit. Eat metal. The eat metal one, I was fucking losing my mind. Because I'm like, Chad, if you indeed eat metal, you'll probably die. Because it's a massive foreign object going into your stomach. And it could probably get, you could probably choke on it, in your esophagus. But that was the most funniest one to me. I was in utter fucking tears. I was in utter fucking chaos. I dipped in. He's like, fuck you all. Fuck this community. Eat shit. Eat my shit. Eat metal. The minute I saw eat metal, I fucking lost my mind. I was literally on the floor dying of laughter. I was losing my shit. It was great. Dagnus says, butt darts? Damn. Pew. I should call Lantern and be like, Lantern, you need to make that an Olympic sport. Butt darting. Olympic sport. Chad, you'd have it for the win, my friend. You would. You would have it for the win. Absolutely. There it is. Dagnus says, I can see it in his famous evil lampy thumbnail. Yeah, I guess so. Dive bars are usually fine as long as you aren't a smartass to people. Man, if I went with you guys, that would be the most quiet you'd ever see in Fears. I would just be like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. Have a wonderful night, because I just do not want to get my ass kicked by some crazy... Because you guys know, I was very sheltered as a kid. I didn't get to do a lot. I mean, I did a lot, but not every. I didn't get to do everything. I didn't go to my first high school party until I was 17 or 18, and I was very sheltered. Once I hit college, I was alone, and I got all that stuff out. That I did a bunch of shit in college that I didn't get to do in high school. So there's some situations that I know what to do, and other situations I'm still working on. But you guys told me those bars are they're edgy, and then when Visions, I don't know, he was like half naked or whatever, the guy with the cape or I can't remember, some shit. And I was like, wow. Then Visions was telling me about the naked bike parade, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on in Portland? And then, Visions, you said you didn't mean to, but some guy was like behind you and you were taking photos, and some guy's like spread eagle and shit, and I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot. So yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I'd be fine though, but that would be the most quietest you'd ever see Fears. I would mind my manners, and I'd be like, all right, I'll follow your guys' lead. Let's go. So yeah. Vision says, LOL, that guy isn't tough. All right, well, that's good. That's good. That guy isn't tough at all. You could take him. The place is a lot nicer now. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I've never seen a photo of him. I just thought he's like, yeah, Fears. He walked in. He was half naked. He had a cape on. He had these crazy devil eyes. And I was like, all right. Somebody's messaging me. Oh, shit. Sega's pissed about the hockey game. Oh, God. Oh, in all caps. Look alive, Fears. Our NHL fucking team are duking it out tonight. Oh, shit. Are they? Are the St. Louis Blues? Hang on. Let me call Sega. I got to get a status report on the score. Hang on. Sega, pick up. Sega?
Fears?
Yo! I got your message. You're like, they're fucking duking out. So it's St. Louis Blues versus who?
Versus the Maple Leafs.
Oh, shit. Now, wait a minute. Has it already started?
The next time I come here to Florida,
Yeah.
I just pack my Leafs jersey. I got an Austin Matthews Leafs jersey that I didn't bother taking.
Pack the Leaf jersey, buddy. Yeah. So when are you coming?
Well, in the middle of summer, I'm not going to wear it much, except for maybe inside when I'm staying inside. But
yeah, because it gets really hot in the summertime. So, but Fears keeps a nice, cool, chill 68 degrees in my house because I don't like to sweat at all. Unless if I'm at the beach or tanning or at the park or whatever. But at home, I like it nice, ice cold. So did the game already start?
I've actually lost. I actually gonna be honest. I didn't know that they were playing tonight. I just figured, okay, there wasn't a game last night. Because now I've heard now that they have Monday night of a prime hockey game.
Yeah.
And since I heard about this, I'm like, are you fucking serious now? I have Prime now just to get a hockey game picked for a Monday night. No fucking thanks.
So Sega, are you watching the game?
I've only swapped it on right now.
All right, so Sega, so they started. What's the score? Give me a score report.
It's actually over to the third period, and right now we're like 10 minutes left of the third.
Okay.
Roughly around there, and the game's already tied 2-2.
2-2. All right. Well, Sega, if the game gets done before my live is done, shoot me a message and tell me who won, and then I can tell all the fans who won.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, because, man.
Hopefully 10 o'clock. Are you planning to go live at 10 o'clock?
Well, it's 9:14, so I may be done by 10. I'm just saying, if I'm not done by then, shoot me a message. Shoot me a message either way.
Don't do it until 10 o'clock, because that's when the game is over. 10 o'clock is when the game usually comes to an end.
Okay, well, shoot me a message either way and let me know who won, because I'm wearing a St. Louis Blues shirt right now, and I want to see if my team wins.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, Maple Leafs suck! Ha ha! Sega?
Oh, really?
I'm joking, Sega. Oh shit.
Really?
Oh shit.
Damn fighting words, Spears. Damn fighting words.
I'm joking, Sega. I actually do like
I
the.
know, you remember me saying that when I went to Florida, right?
Oh yeah,
Damn fighting words, Spears. Damn fighting words.
I remember. You said it a few times, buddy. Remember when we were playing miniature golf and you were changing the score and I had to change it back to the original store. You're a prankster, buddy. Yeah, you changed it every single time. You kept giving me like 5s and 6s, and I'm like, Sega, I just got a 2 on that. I just got a birdie, not no fucking 5. Yeah, you're a prankster, buddy. Oh man. So Sega, when are you coming back? Are you coming back in a year, 2 years? Cause
it might be 2 years though.
that's fine.
I gotta be honest with you, that trip, but it was awesome though, but it hurt me financially.
Me too, buddy. Cause you paid for a lot. I paid for a lot, and then I took a lot of days off. So I'm glad to be back to work.
One thing for sure, I have a savings account.
Yeah.
And like every 2 weeks when I get paid, I have like $10 going in there, and then like every month my disability paycheck comes out, $100 is going out of my bank account into that savings.
Yeah, you always got to pay the bills off first.
So by the end of the month, I should have. So at the end of every month, I should have like about $120 in my bank account.
There you go. Sega, I'm just curious.
But that's only but that's like little compared to like a year.
Yeah. Sega, I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me. You can only tell me if you want to. How much do you get for your disability? Is it like $1,000 a month?
I'm actually getting paid. Well, I actually was wondering that the last time when I checked my bank account, and then just a few months ago, I just realized now I'm getting paid $1,500 a month.
That's not bad. $1,500 a month. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Sega.
Like, hey, maybe if I wasn't paid for if I didn't have like things coming out at the start of the month, I would have actually put $200 in.
All right, Sega, I got a plan. So.
But like I said though, every month of yours, I have to pay rent for this apartment.
I got you.
I have to pay the bills.
Oh yeah.
Like that disability, like those disability paychecks are going towards the bills and the rent for the apartment.
So Sega, I got a plan, Sega. So I'll have a lot more money coming in with this plan, Sega. I'll just call up that disability place and I'll be like, listen, I'm Fears. I have Tourette's syndrome. I curse a lot. Give me $1,000 a month. Then because then you and me could take trips and I'd have more money. I would just be like, hey, give me $1,500 a month. I have Tourette's syndrome. I curse a lot. And then they would give me $1,500, Sega. Sega, I'm joking. I'm just playing around, buddy. I would never do that. I'm just joking.
It's not that easy.
I know. I'm just joking, buddy.
I don't know that maybe if I just told them that I am planning to come back about like a year or so, yeah, I would tell them that. But I'm pretty sure they could not change anything around.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm just joking, Sega. I would never do that, but yeah. Well, hey, man, you are welcome back anytime. And then when I get some more money, Fears is flying off to old Canada. And that's going to be great. And I'm going to be staying at the Sega Camp Gamer House. Oh, yeah.
I live in an apartment, but okay.
Well, you know what I mean. At the Sega pad, Now, Sega, I've only drove in one foreign country. So, my dad did a lot of the driving in England, but my dad would let me drive sometimes in England. Driving in a different country, especially England, man, they are psycho drivers over there. It's a beautiful country, but British people, they are fucking flying through roads and going fucking nuts. So, how are the drivers in Canada?
We're pretty loyal.
Okay, good.
We're pretty loyal. We stick up with the speed limit and everything.
Now, Sega, I've never been to Canada. Do you guys drive on the left or do you guys drive on the right?
I think it's the right.
On the right. Okay, so yeah, so like British people, because the pass.
Actually, okay. I think it's actually the left side.
Okay, so yeah, because in England, people drive on the right.
Yeah, I know England. You guys do it opposite in England.
Yeah, like in America.
Pretty much about what side you drive on there in the U.S. spheres, it's pretty much the same here in Canada.
Okay, so Canada is like America, because in America we drive on the left the passengers on the right. It's just flip.
But you can relax though, Fierce. We're not ballistic though when we drive on the road.
Well, that's good.
We let's just say though, we have like 50 and we go by 50 km when we're driving through the towns.
That's good.
For once you start taking the empty side roads of once you start taking the side roads outside of where you're driving around like the countryside around.
Okay.
And my dad is more like the side road connoisseur. He'll always try. I remember when we took like the long drives that's well from here,
Mm-hmm.
and he would always and he would like 90% of the time take like the side roads to drive there. And,
Nice.
And kind of avoid the highways, which the highways were like 100, or now they're now 110 now.
Hey Sega, I forgot to ask you. How's the family doing? How was your Thanksgiving? Because I know you spent it with them. How was everything?
It's great, but
Okay, good.
You do realize though this year though with my nanny passing away, this is kind of I kind of ended up taking this trip because my nanny passed away.
Yeah, I know. I remember you told me about that, and I'm sorry about your grandma passing away. I know the feeling, buddy, because last year my grandma died, so I completely understand. I know what you're feeling. So yeah, buddy.
My grandma, I guess we could say Grandma Campbell has lived a long time though.
Yeah, so did Grandma Fears.
88 is a long time.
Yeah, my grandma, she was almost 90. She died at 89, but she was so close to turning 90. So, but yeah. I know you miss her. I miss her too.
I find out now that Dick Van Dyke is almost living to 100 in just a month.
Yep, he's almost 100, and then by the time Mel Brooks finishes Spaceballs 2, he'll be 100. So I hope he makes it, because you can't do Spaceballs 2 without a little bit of epic Mel Brooks.
Last I checked, though, Betty White almost lived to 100. She was way to turning 100 when she passed away. So strangely enough, her birthday was in January. She passed away New Year's Eve.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, buddy.
That's kind of crazy.
Well, I just wanted to check in.
We have only 5 minutes left. We have about 5 minutes left, and still tied.
All right. Well, so we may have to go into overtime.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. A battle of wits, a battle of champions, Sega. Hell yeah. Well, Sega, I'm going to let you go. Either way, message me and let me know who won, all right?
Okay, I will.
All right. It was cool hanging out with you, Sega, and like I said, I'm going to do a panel in if not sometime this weekend, maybe next week, because I haven't had you on in a while. I haven't had LC. I want to get Dave on there.
I think you've been kind of wanting me, and I remember you talking about this since like I came back.
Yeah.
In August, and that never happened.
Well, I mean, for a while I didn't do a panel because people were just going fucking nuts on me, and I got lazy, and whenever people were trolling me, I don't feel like doing anything like panels or editing or any of that bullshit, but things have kind of calmed down now, so the panels will be returning, my friends.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll get you on here very soon, my friend.
Fierce. Have you been watching the new Ocarina Time rando I've been doing?
I saw a little bit of it. You know, I can't...
You really need to sit down and watch it. The most hardest Ocarina Time rando yet. The most hardest one yet.
Okay. I got it, buddy. Oh!
Master Quest is supposed to be the harder difficulty of the game, and the temples are designed differently.
Sega, one more question, and then I gotta go. I told Visions I played Castlevania 1 and 2. Which one is better, Castlevania 3 or 4? Because I've never played them. Because I'm
gonna have to lean on Super Castlevania 4 for this one.
Okay, because I've only played the first two.
Because by the time the fourth game came out, though, you can actually whip it all 8 directions.
Okay.
You can whip it all 8 directions, and I remember that you were kind of stuck on whipping left or right though the entire time.
Is his name?
And you can whip while you're crouching as well though, but that was.
Does he still have the ball and chain, and his name is Simon in the fourth one, or is it different?
It's Simon still.
Oh, good.
You get to Dracula X, then you start playing Richter Belmont.
Oh shit! Okay.
An ancestor. Well, I guess a future. Simon would be an ancestor to Richter.
Okay. Yeah. Well, fuck Dracula though. Simon's gonna take down Dracula every time. You know.
Yeah.
You know, like, listen, bitch, I've got a ball and chain. You know, what have you got?
The third game is actually a prequel, and you're playing Trevor Belmont, and that's an ancestor to Simon.
There you go. I even said it to Vision, Sega. When Arnold Schwarzenegger was young, he would have played a great Simon, with the fucking bandana around his head, with the fucking ball and chain, with the
kind of like Conan, but this is not Conan.
Yeah.
It's Simon.
Because Simon kind of looks like Conan, and I was like, they should have had Arnold, because now Arnold's too old now, but I hope one day they make a Castlevania movie. That would be fucking bitchin'.
We now have a Super Mario. We have a Super Mario movie. We have a Super Mario Galaxy movie, and by next year,
oh yeah,
we're getting a Legend of Zelda.
Oh, what is it? Live action?
It's gonna be live action.
Wow.
We already saw pictures of what Link and Zelda look like.
Dude, I know you're gonna be excited. I played a little bit of Link.
Oh yes, I am gonna be excited.
Sega, I'll be honest.
I may even dress up as Link for this premiere.
There you go.
I did it for Mario. I did it for the Super Mario movie came out. I dressed up as Mario, and I looked ridiculous walking down there with this whole Mario costume on.
Yeah.
But I still did it.
Now, Sega, I hope I don't lose.
I felt embarrassed too,
Sega.
And maybe a little humiliated, but you know what though? I still did it though.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted to see the Mario movie as Mario.
Sega, I hope I don't lose friendship points. I was more of a Mario kid growing up. I played Link and Zelda and all that a little bit, but that's not.
You know what though?
That's not my cup of tea.
But let's just be honest, though, Fierce. I'm more of a Zelda fan over Mario.
That's fair. That's fair.
I still want to say good Princess Peach at the end, but Link and Zelda, god damn.
I mean, Princess Peach, she's kind of a babe. She's a babe. She's a babe. I'd be like, let's go a Mario. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll look up the Super Mario sex tape for you. Colin Huber did a Super Mario sex tape and put it on YouTube.
That's not true. Is it really?
Again, though, it's College Humor, but they did make one.
I'm going to pass, Sega. I'm going to pass. I was joking. I'm going to pass on that. But anyway, I'm going to go, buddy. It was good. It was good hanging out. Let me know the score the minute they win, all right?
Okay.
All right, peace.
Yep.
Sega's all like, Fierce, I can get you a Mario sex tape. I'm like, I'm good. I'm really good. I can't believe that exists. Oh, my God. All right, let me catch up with the chat. I didn't mean for it to go that long. I apologize, guys. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Bukagi says, I remember Tech Dape, Zach, but I didn't know the little... Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember those. Yeah. Very nostalgic. Yeah, Boo, they were literally a trend in my school. I remember them a bit. But yeah. Mama Bear says the Bear Chat general is going to go off tonight big time. Why is that? Tina? The neighbors can hear the stream out the kitchen window. Oh. Am I talking a little loud? I apologize. Let's see here. I thought Kate was going steady with Sega. That's what I heard. Oh, yeah. That's an understatement. Dankness says, Visions and Bukaki know how to party. I don't mind going to a party. I just don't want to meet Stabby, because Stabby was being a punk bitch. Yeah, man, check out all my stab wounds. I'm so cool. And Visions is just snapping photos like, dude, you're bleeding. You're a fucking idiot. That guy looked crazy, Visions. I understand why he took some photos. He's like, yeah, man, check out my scars, motherfucker. And Visions is like, you realize you're bleeding everywhere. You probably should go to the hospital. Yeah, man, I'm this tough guy. Fuck you. I would have been like, well, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face. So I have no interest in meeting that guy. Stabby. He even has a nickname. Oh, here comes Lantern. He's a spamming. Oh, shit, Lantern. Here we go. Here comes the semicolons. Lantern. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Here it comes, Bukagi. I spoke too soon. Bukagi says Lantern is going to get locked up for keyboard abuse. Lantern goes nuts with those semicolons. Well, I'm excited. Sega's team is tied. My team is tied. Come on. St. Louis Blues for the win. Come on, man. Come on. I've got faith. Come on. Fingers crossed. I hope. Anyway, let's see. Lantern says Bukaki is a troll. No, he's not. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Hey, Lantern. Hang on. I've got one. Oh, I just farted. That was a good one. Lantern, that was just for you. That was a big one. Lantern. I don't know why, but Lantern seems to be mad. Because whenever he starts spamming, so somebody got Lantern mad. I think it was Bukaki, because now Lantern's saying Bukaki is a troll. Oh, shit. Goddamn. Well, there it is. Oh, man. Oh, God. Now he's spamming more. TYYTY. Lantern, you're going nuts. Lantern is going nuts on the spammage. Oh, man. Kate is puking right now. I understand. Dagnus goes, oh, I know. I don't know why, but there it is. Oh, Kate, are you puking that I just farted? But that was for Lampy. That wasn't for you. That was for Mr. Lantern. You know. I've only got a little bit of coffee left, and you know what that means. All right. Let's see, what's next? Let's see, I did my favorite childhood toys. I did my Thanksgiving traditions, and then let's see what else. Let's see. I'm gonna watch one trailer, and I'm gonna save Aliens, the review, for tomorrow, because I'm gonna watch Aliens 3 tonight. So yeah, so Aliens 2 and Aliens 3 review tomorrow. But time to review Happy Gilmore. And I made a mistake, guys. I actually have Happy Gilmore on Blu-ray. I forgot that I had it. So I went to the library and checked it out. And then when I got home, I was like, oh shit, hang on. And I found it. It was on another shelf. And I was like, oh, my bad. But it still works. All right. Happy Gilmore. So tonight's watches are Alien 3, and then, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie. I love this movie. It's not a gangster movie, but it's based on a true story, and it's a mystery around George Reeves, the guy that played one of the first Superman, how he died. Some people think he committed suicide. Some people think his soon-to-be wife shot him by accident. Another one, he was having an affair with another lady, and the husband found out, and he got mad. So some people think that the husband shot him. But Ben Affleck portrays George Reeves. And so tonight I'm going to watch Hollywoodland. Good movie. It's a bio movie, a little bit about all of his affairs with, like, the women, and then how he became Superman, and then it's mainly 3 things. It's about how he became Superman, trying to figure out how he died, and then all of his affairs with all the other women that he had. So it's all 3 of those things. So I'm going to watch that tonight too. So Alien 3 and this tonight. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? Good to see you. Jeremy, we're about to review Happy Gilmore. Who the hell is Happy Gilmore? I don't know. That's what that old guy said in the middle of the movie. Happy. There's so many good scenes in here, I may have to pick either 3 or 4 scenes, because some are so good that I can't just have 2. So Happy Gilmore. I'm going to give it's almost a 10 out of 10, because it is one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. I'd say my favorite one of all time. I'd say my 3 favorite are in this order: Billy Madison for the win. Hey, here's a nice piece of shit. I love Billy Madison first. So Billy Madison first, then Happy Gilmore, and then I do like Adam Sandler in that Click movie. That one's pretty funny too. So Click would probably be my 3rd one, but I love anything that Adam Sandler's in because he is one of the nicest guys in Hollywood. Because anytime you see him like on a television show, they're like, "Oh, Adam, you're so nice," and he seems like a down-to-earth guy. I would be honored to meet Adam Sandler. I got an autograph from him when I was a kid. I wrote to his fan club and got an autograph, so that's cool. I would like to meet the guy. How cool would it be if Fears got to interview Adam Sandler? Fucking epic. I'm going to give it a 9.9 out of 10. Let's see. Very funny. Very funny. There's a bit of action in it. Lots of action. Lots of action. Good golf movie. There's a couple little cameos. A few cameos. Chris McDonald plays a great villain. Shooter McGavin. So, good villain in the film. And Visions, I've said this before, but I must say it again. The 3 best scenes in Billy Madison in this order. Hey, Billy, who would you rather bang? Meg Ryan or Jack Nicholson? Jack Nicholson now or 1974? 74. Meg Ryan. That's the first best scene. The second best scene is, let's see, probably Billy passed the 3rd grade. Oh, what a wonderful day. Oh, passing 3rd grade for Billy Madison. Whoa. And he's like, yeah, rock on. That fucking guy. He's like dressed up as like some 80s fucking band guy with his fucking mullet all flapping in the air and shit. And he's fucking selling it. Like, Billy passed the 3rd grade. That fucking. So that's number 2. And then when his hot ass teacher is like asking him a bunch of questions and he gets them right and she's taking off all her clothes and he's all like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna finally, have sex with her. And then he doesn't get it right. He's like 1871, 1972, 1973. And he's like, hang on, wait a minute. Like, oh God, just give me the answer. That's probably my 3rd favorite scene. Those 3 scenes are legendary. Those are good. Oh yeah. All right, back to Happy Gilmore. Let's see. 9.9 out of 10. Very funny, lots of action, good golf movie, a few cameos, good villain in the film. Let's see here. Probably, let's see. I got 4 favorite scenes where he smashes the beer bottle. And he's like, well, then let's do it then, and he's about to, like, fight with Shooter McGavin, and he's all like, hey, no, I mean on the golf course. And he's like, just stay out of my way. Listen to what I say. And he's like, how about I just go eat some hay? I can live by the bay and make things out of clay. I just may. What do you say? And then Shooter's all looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he walks. That's probably my 4th favorite scene. So, the rhyming scene. The 3rd one, where that guy is giving Happy Gilmore some crap, and he's like, you will not make this putt, you jackass. That fucking guy. The jackass guy. So, the jackass guy scene, and Cappy's like, he's like, doing anything and everything to keep his cool. He's all like, I want to kill this fucking guy, but if I kill this guy, I won't be on the pro tour. And the guy's like, you will not make this putt. And hey, Gilmore, you suck, you jackass. And then like Happy's like, why don't you shut the hell up? And the guy's all laughing and shit. So that's my third favorite scene. So jackass guy. Obviously, my second favorite. Oh, you know what? My first favorite scene. I'll go back to my second scene in a minute. My favorite scene, obviously, is where he headbutts Bob Barker, and Bob Barker kicks the ever-living shit out of him. He's like, you like that, old man? You want a piece of me? And he's like, I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing. And he just fucking just punches him right in his fucking gut, and all hell breaks loose. So, Bob Barker fight scene for the win on the best scene. So, Bob Barker. And then my second favorite scene is, let's see here. Probably when he's dropping off his grandma at the nursing home. And he's like, just stay here, have some fun. And no, I'm sorry, it happens right before it. He's like telling his grandma, don't worry, I'll get the money, we'll get your house back. And he's driving. Then that old lady like jumps on his car and she's like, get me out of here. And he just grabs all this fast food and he's like, here, just eat that. Leave us the hell alone. That scene's fucking great. That's my second favorite scene. So leave us the hell alone scene. That scene's great. That scene's fucking amazing. She's all like on the car, petrified. And if this is it, he just jumps through the sunroof. He's like, here, just eat that. You know, leave us the hell alone. That scene's great. That's genius. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. I do recommend it. Oh, that's good stuff. All right. Whew. Happy Gilmore for the win, my friends. All right. Sega messaged me, so let's see the score. Oh, man, Sega's going nuts. Oh, here we go. Overtime, go Toronto. Oh, damn it. Damn it. He says, overtime, go, Toronto wins. Suck it, St. Louis. Suck it, Fears. 3-2, Toronto wins. Damn it. Ah. Well, I'll be a good sportsman. I'll call Sega, and I'll congratulate him. Damn. That was close, though. 3-2. I do like me some hockey. Sega, I'm not going to get mad. I'm a good sportsman. Congrats on your team for winning. That was a close one, though. 3-2, buddy. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it was like the last 2 minutes of the overtime period, I started thinking to myself, maybe we might go to a shootout, and it sadly didn't happen.
Oh, so how did your team score the last goal?
I think it was William Nylander, like they passed the goal around to William Nylander.
Okay.
Run back and catch it.
Nice. Well, buddy, congrats.
About me having a PBR here, Fears. I could just rewind back the goal right now.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I believe you. So, buddy, when I come to visit, I don't care what team we go and see. As long as you and me get some beer and we get some foot-long hot dogs and we watch some hockey, I'll be a happy camper, buddy. Oops, Sega's playing it back. Yeah, I can hear it, buddy.
Okay, have a listen to this.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, so right now, St. Louis has it at the side of the net, right next to the net. William Nylander gets the puck, gets around the net, and he scores the winning goal.
Oh, okay. All right. And
so that's how. So just in case you're wondering who scored the winning goal, it was William Nylander.
William, okay. Well, we almost did it. St. Louis Blues almost for the win, but congrats to the Maple Leafs. So you know what, buddy? We'll get you next time.
For sure. There's always next time.
There's always next time. You can't win them all, but that was close. That's close. I mean, I've seen the Blues in trickier situations than that. 3-2. It's not too bad, you know. Because when you said shootout, I was like, oh yeah, let them win it in the shootout. But they never got to it, so it is what it is. All right.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, back when I was a kid, though, probably one of my favorite things of the hockey games was the shootouts.
I mean, the shootouts are pretty, you know, they're pretty rocking.
I remember playing NHL 94 on Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
And there was a mode, though, where instead of just playing like a regular 10 or 20-minute period, you could swap it to shootout mode, and it's just about one
Nice.
person, you're the player versus the goalie, and you're just going back and forward trying to see who can score the puck into the net against the goalie.
Well, there you go. So, Sega, are you going to bed now, buddy? Now that the game's over?
Probably not. I'm gonna hang out, stay up for a bit.
I'm getting tired, so.
And also maybe just because ever since I actually had to work today in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then right after I got off work, I just said I was really craving some Subway. And
Ooh, Subway.
And when I got myself a D2 Blizzard, I'm kind of still up and wired a little bit. I did not go back to bed. Usually on a Saturday after I'm done working shift, I'll take a nap for a few hours. But not tonight. I actually been up almost since I got off of work.
Well, I appreciate the update, buddy. I'm going to let you go because I'm going to watch one little trailer, and then I'm going to end my stream soon because I need a nap. I'm getting a little tired myself because I need a little nap before worko.
Of course.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll call you tomorrow. I'll see you.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.
3-2. 3-2. We almost had it. We almost had it. Oh, well. You can't, like I said, you can't win. I'm a good sportsman, though. That's why I was like, I was like, well, I'll call Sega. But, yeah. Almost. Look at this. Are you not entertained? Look at that. Overtime. Suck it, Blues. that was funny. Suck it, Blues. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Jeremy says, hey, howdy, Jeremy. Great movie. Oh, it is, Jeremy. I love Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is awesome. He says, hey, Lantern, why don't you answer me on Discord? The notification keeps going off when someone's talking in the bear chat. I got hacked, Jeremy. Yes, he did, Jeremy. He got hacked. Jeremy says again. He says, yep. On your new one? Yep. I made another Discord again. Yeah, Lantern's made a few of them. Let's see. Is Triple still in here? I'm making tuna helper for dinner tonight. No, thank you, Tina. That sounds gross. I'll be honest, Joey. I've never had tuna helper, but I've had tuna sandwiches before. And tuna sandwiches, they're all right. So, yeah. Anyway. I think I've tried it once or twice, Bukaki, but not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of the tuna helper. All right. Let's see here. Bukaki told me to watch, I think it was Bukaki, Midnight Meat Train. So that's the next one. And then I still have to watch The Jerk 2 and then Bone Tomahawk. But I'm getting a little tired, so I'm going to watch Midnight Meat Train, and I'm going to call it a night, my friends. And so, yeah. So we'll get to all the other topics tomorrow. So there we are. Because I'm tired. And I need to take a shower. Oh, damn, Lantern. Holy shit. A fart and a burp. There we are. Big shout out to Mr. Lantern. Damn. Pew. There it is. There it is. All right, so let's find this. Oh, shit, I'm getting tired. Oh, fucking hell. I'm going to try to do a little bit of editing because I got another big vlog that I'm going to try to get out tomorrow. All right, here we go. So, Midnight Meat Train trailer. Let's see here. Oh, this is from 2008. Okay. Oh, it's got Bradley Cooper in it. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Very cool. I like Bradley Cooper as an actor. He's pretty good. All right, here we go.
What interests you?
The city. Because no one's ever captured it. Not the way it really is.
Oh, nice. He's a photographer. What's up?
It began with a photograph. A single act of unthinkable evil.
What happened?
I saw it.
Take your pictures to the cops.
I wasn't stalking her.
But you did continue to photograph.
So he's a photographer, and then some guy with like a meat, like cleaver mallet or whatever the hell they use, the meat mallet or whatever, bashes the shit out of some woman on a train, and then he takes a photo of it, and he's got to take it to the cops or some shit. So far, pretty good. We're at an 8.4 so far on the review. Nice.
Midnight Meat Train.
I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. I'm going to give it a 9.2, and I absolutely will put that on the list because that looks cool. It's going on the list. All right. Pretty cool. I liked it. Plus, Bradley Cooper's a great actor, so I'll add it to the list. So, Midnight Meat Train, and then 2008. It's a lot easier to find them on Etsy or Amazon because I shop all over the place. If I can't find it at Barnes & Noble, then I shop online. So, yeah. And I got to buy a few things tonight. I ran out of Halloween wrapping paper because last year I did the Ghostbuster symbol wrapping paper, as you guys know. This time it's all black. It's all black wrapping paper with the orange pumpkin from Halloween 1 with the knife going down. So I got to order some more wrapping paper and either overnight it or get it by this weekend because I need to start wrapping. I've already bought Shelton some not photos. I've already bought Shelton some gifts and bought my mom one gift. But I can't tell you guys. My mom is going to, freak out. I found these two gifts that she will absolutely love. And it has something to do with my dad. She will love it. Love it. So, but I found it on Etsy, and it's something that someone will make. Visions, you know which one I'm talking about. Visions gave me an idea. I'll tell you one. I'm going to put my mom's favorite photo of her and my dad on a pillow. There's another thing that I found that I'm gonna do something with my dad's photo, and I'm gonna get my mom those two big gifts. So yeah, she's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. So yeah, because my mom's been kind of sad. She has her good days, she has her bad days, just like everybody. I have good days, and then I'm not afraid to tell you guys. There's days where I come home from work and I'm crying my eyes out because I miss my fucking dad. Usually I'm fine, but every once in a while, I'll start thinking about old memories, and I'm like, oh shit, here comes the waterworks. But my mom will love these gifts. So after Christmas, I will tell you guys what I got my mom, and I'll take some photos of it, because I know my mom will go nuts. She's like, oh God, that's so sweet, and she'll send me some photos, and I'm like, well, hey, you're my mom. I love you. Yeah, dude. All right, last sip. There it is. Another successful stream, you guys. Oh, yeah. That was a good stream. Let's see. We went for 2 hours and 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Nice. And I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. It was kind of an older one because it happened. That one happened a month or two after Sega left. So I'm gonna work on a newer one tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see. So yeah. Well, howdy, Biscuit. You missed the whole show. Joey was here. Where the hell were you? Unbelievable. You call yourself a friend? You call yourself a fan? Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. All right. Let me catch up with the chat here, and then I got to skedaddle because a shower awaits, a nap awaits, and then I'm going to edit before I take a nap. There you are. Oh, good. All right, let's see. Let's see. What was the last thing? Dagna says, shout out to the fans. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the fans. You guys are awesome. Let's see. Midnight Tuna Helper Train. Wouldn't that be nuts, Bukaki? That'd be awesome. Shout out to Dankness. Shout out to Dankness. I had Tuna Helper a long time ago, and it's really good. I'm making it tonight for dinner. There you go. Dankness says, boo. Biscuit says, howdy, y'all. What's up, y'all? And then Biscuit says, hi, Lampy. What's up, Biscuit? And then Dankness says, yo, Biscuit. All right. Well, that's a good place to stop. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Fierce loves you guys. Fierce cares about you guys. I hope everybody's excited for Thanksgiving coming up. I'm celebrating Thanksgiving with Randall, so that'll be fun. I think his mom's going to come out. We're either having dinner at Randall's house or we're going to go out to a restaurant, but that's cool that I'm not going to be alone for Thanksgiving. So I'll either do the Thanksgiving live stream for you guys either the day before Thanksgiving or the day after, because I may be too busy hanging out with Randall, so we'll see. So, yeah. All right. Dana says, good stream. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. It was fun. Lantern, lost his mind for a little bit. I was going nuts about Happy Gilmore. Then Lantern put 10,000 semicolons in the chat. That was awesome. Then we talked about some nostalgic stuff. Pretty good stream, my friends. All right. Oh, yeah. Ugh. I'm bored, and this looks like a fun live. Well, you missed it, because I'm just about to finish it. But it is a fun live. You're gonna have to watch it back, gamer boy. All right. I'm taking off. Fierce loves you guys. Fierce cares about you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend, Mr. Lantern. He does a show every Thursday night and every Friday night. Subscribe to Gamer Boy. He just got here, so subscribe to him. Subscribe to Biscuit on YouTube. Subscribe to Mama Bear. She's got some footage coming, because Dave told me that she's going to start making some videos. Tina is. That's according to Dave. So, yeah. Subscribe to Papa Bear, Strong Bear 19. Subscribe to Dagnus Falls. Subscribe to Visions, Lord Visions. Check his channel out, www.exhumvisions.com. You got some new merch coming out, Visions. Christmas shirts. Please. Castlevania 2. Please. If not, I'll just have you make some Fear shirts, because I got some ideas brewing up in here. Check it out though. Zoomvisions.com. Buy some cool shit, because he does in fact make some cool shit. He does. He does. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Subscribe to Tinder Immortal on Twitch. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears. Lord Fears. Fearsman26 is the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. You guys all have a wonderful night. And chung, bung, rung, mung, sung, lung, dung. Shubby dung. All right, bye.